Go on live. We're going live, I think. All right. Safe. Welcome to Sky Factory Mondays. Once again. We've been hard at work for about half an hour already. Casual. Easy now.
Yeah.
We've just been organising all these folders from last time, if anyone remembers. Mr. Envelope, safe. How are you, man? Long time. Happy New Year. How's it going? Yeah, look at this. These are like sorted like immaculately. It's amazing. Oh, there's one over here that's still got stuff in it. On the other side of the...
Ah. Weird. I'll fix that while you...
I think we've got all of those in other places, don't we?
Yeah, I wonder how they got there.
Yeah, it's probably like... Yeah, redstone acorn. Yeah, it's probably somebody picked those items up while they had empty ones and they got auto sorted and then they thought they were empties and put them in, but they weren't empty. But yeah, we've been doing some good sorting here and I think we're about to place these cables and hopefully it works because last time we had all sorts of issues with the files like duplicating, so we'd have like sticks in all of them and clogging it all up. Anyway, so I think we're about there, and this will then really kick off like this upstairs factory. Basically, we can put some basic machines behind here, I'm thinking, and then a wall of smelteries down there. All right, should I start placing the cables, Liam? Are you ready?
Yeah, go. Let's see.
Okay. Start the stream with an absolute bang here, if this works. Okay. Here they come. None of those are moving. You can click on these and see what's in there. So there's oak leaves in there, so obviously it's not going in. So this is working. This is going to work. Because it's just going to go until it finds the one slot where the oak leaves can go. I hope. And we stop there. Is that right? Because even this one, if you look, it's only got the right amount of folders in it, so there's no way, no chance of any duplicates. Is it still just jammed? How could it be jammed? It's not possible for it to be jammed unless... There's birch leaves in the end here. We don't have birch leaves anywhere.
Birch leaves are here in this one.
So how's it... So these cables are just not going to work with these fucking things.
It's just moving.
What is going on? It's all jammed still, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the filing cabinets really aren't very good at like picking up what they need to pick up. Yes, Noah, how's it going? New episode soon. Yes, I'm actually halfway through a reloaded episode. I was going to release it today, but I got carried away like pig iron farming with the mob grinder. So I'm going to do more of that overnight so that tomorrow I've got loads of pig iron to finish the episode with. So you'll see, and the episode will be out tomorrow because it's been a while since we've done a reloaded episode. So yeah, that's definitely happening. Right, back to this. So, okay, what can we do then? Not a great deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. We need to make them like push down over going like they need to sort of pause and empty, like check at each stage.
Yeah. I wonder if there are just better item cables than these ones. Join this monstrosity of a chest.
Have you used any of these item sorters?
What do you mean? Which ones?
It's called an item sorter, and I wonder if that's what we should be using it on top of the. If we can actually tell it to send, if we can tell those item sorters to send this types, it's a bit more manual, isn't it?
Yeah, I wonder how that thing works. Yeah. Let's have a look.
We try and make one.
Yeah. It looks easy enough to make, doesn't it?
We need iron droppers and some stone pressure plates. And some redstone, all of which we have.
There's a lot of wacky stuff in this mod. Wow. Enhanced shears. What would you need magic shears for? Safe. Yes, Martin. Welcome, welcome. Why can't I see this thing anymore? Where is this? I mean,
How do you make these stone pressure plates?
oh, just 2 pieces of like, but you need smooth stone.
Okay, where do we get smooth stone from? By cooking cobblestone, right?
Cooking cobble, yeah. Cook up a cobble.
All right, I just need those.
I'm so gutted that this didn't work.
I know, all that work.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna have one of these item sorters in place soon, and we can test it.
I wish we could like pull the items out of the cable, just like to manually like declog it. I suppose I can manually declog it. I've still got a very empty inventory, so we could just make some moves like this. Let everything move along by one. But I guess once things get past where they're supposed to be, it's helpless. Like there's birchwood there, and the birchwood shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it's just we're gonna have this problem constantly. Like,
yeah. All right, I'll pull the cables up then. Shall I?
yeah, I reckon.
I'm fill my inventory with junk again.
Okay, I've got enough for one item.
If you do the recipe once, you get 4 of them. I noticed.
Okay.
So we could do a small scale experiment with a couple of chests just here before we kind of like massively screw it up over here again. In theory, I should be able to empty my inventory quite nicely here.
Just by running along and right-clicking on them.
Yeah. We just find the chest and it's like everything's there. Sticks. Oak leaves in there.
Okay, so I've got 4 of these things now. What do they look like? Ooh.
Absolutely insane.
Oh,
wow.
And then you can tell which items go in which direction.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so we can use these to instruct it which way to send things.
And which line is the input line? These are all outputs.
I guess one of them is just. I guess whichever one goes in, or not. I don't know. Should we try it? How can we set these droppers up to?
So I guess we just need to do something that's basically makes it workable. So, or do we? This has one input would then leave it with 5 outputs.
Well, we only need 2.
Why just 2?
We only need 2 outputs. I mean, because we either the thing goes down or it goes onto the next chest.
Oh, I see. Right. So that's what you're suggesting, that we just use one on every single row.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It works. Yeah, that would work. Let's do it.
Okay, let me put these 4 that I have down, and you can start trying to fill them up.
Hold on. When you put it down, is it? Oh yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we can just put it. Yeah. So we're gonna need to go back and get one of everything again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go and make more of those.
But also, oh yeah, there's 8 slots. It will work. And so what are we using? We're using black or blue each time.
And I think on the other ones, you want to say you want to change it to have anything.
Output nothing here, ignoring this filter.
There's 3 options. Output everything here, ignoring this filter. That's what we want.
We want that on. No. Oh. See, this is the problem, isn't it? Is it going to hold items back? Or if we've got an everything and a only, will it still just send things through to everything? Unless we list every other item that isn't already on there. In the like.
I think so. We want 1 with everything, 4 with nothing, 2 with 1 with the thing we actually want.
Yeah.
And then 1 as input.
Yeah, but what if we have the same problem? If these pipes still, like, if it's got 100 of these, of like 100 apples or cottonwood resin to put in this second chest, then will a petrified sapling get over the top of it? Because petrified sapling also counts as everything.
Yeah, good question.
I think that's what will happen anyway. Like, I mean, we can test it, but if these are the same cables from the same mod, like, what we maybe need to do, or the way I was thinking about it, was maybe we can get away with only using 4 of them just by kind of reducing the scale of the problem. Because if each of these, let's say each one of these is 1 input, but it's 5 outputs for us, then that's 4 of them is 20 lockers already.
Yeah, but you've still got that overflow problem of...
No, because then you've got every single one goes to a specific locker. There'll be no everything option.
Yeah, but the overflow problem's earlier on.
It might get clogged, but it will always unclog itself. It might just be slow. But like, I guess it could still just get clogged. We almost need a chest that's so big that all 4 of them can suck from the same place. Oh, I don't know. The way these cables work are really annoying, because I don't think, like, the Ender IO cables don't work like this. The Ender IO ones, like, you can set up channels and move things in different directions, and they don't clog anyway. Like, everything has a little buffer where it will hold things to the side and let other stuff through. And anyway. What I'm thinking is like, how many of these are there? There is actually 20.
I mean, I think given that this machine's job is to sort, surely it must like check all the others before it defaults to everything. I reckon give it a go. Like I've got the things here now. So.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, let's try it. Does look pretty awesome. Okay, so to set them all up, this is the first one down here, I think, is the setting we want.
Well, no, except for the blue one, we want everything. Right?
Yes.
So black, we want to match the filters. Blue, we want everything.
Yeah, just like that. And everything else with an X.
Yeah.
I beg it works this time. And then we've got to set up all the filters as well.
But we can actually just take everything from the cabinets, right? Because they remember their type, even when they're empty. So we don't need to go downstairs or anything.
Yeah, but it's quite long, isn't it? Taking things in the cabinets? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, true.
Cool.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Sweet. So. I guess that's the fastest way to do it.
What did you do? Just taking everything out of the folders one at a time?
Basically, yeah. Try and make it so I've got 8 on here. Oops. Oh, what? You can only... Fuck's sake.
We do actually have 2 apples down here.
Do we?
Yeah.
What, in
So,
2 different chests?
No, in the same chest, but in 2 different containers.
Huh. It's my bad.
Apple.
Doing.
Apple.
Okay. Then you get rows and things like that, and you want to put them in the black one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then put all the folders back. And then put all the shit back in the folders. Oh, mate. This is so long. Okay, yeah, let's do it like that. Just do it with as much shift clicking as possible, I think.
I need to go and get a jungle sapling.
Do we not have any?
Well, it's got a folder but with nothing in it.
Oh,
I
that
don't know
probably
how.
means that what was in that folder that set it is in that dumping chest up here. I bet there's one
Yeah.
in. I bet it's in one of these chests. There'll be one. I might be wrong. Yeah, no, there's some down here. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yes. Okay. EZ. Right.
Okay, and then put all those up there. Bring those all down. Bring all those down. Okay. Think I'm doing this right? Hope so.
Aha. Okay, I found an error. So I need to go and get an acacia sapling, which we're missing, not a jungle sapling. That's why there was a 0.
Okay, I keep just doing this totally wrong. Right, there we go. Oh man, I'm going to buy myself like a really pang mouse. I've got some birthday money left over still, and I was thinking like, you know, what's it going to be? But I think I'm going to get like, do you have any recommendations? Do you know any like really amazing like gaming mice? Like I want something really responsive and like really comfortable, and then potentially like flashy as well.
I'm going to say something very mainstream that I'm sure YouTube chat isn't going to like.
Go on.
But I have Alienware headphones,
Yeah.
and they're easily the best headphones I've ever owned.
Nice.
So I've never tried an Alienware mouse. Like all the mice I get, I just go into Amazon and type in gaming mouse and pick one that's however much money. But
Yeah.
I reckon if you wanted a really nice one, it seems like Alienware
Do
generally
pang stuff.
appear to deliver.
Cool. Yeah, I know like an old mate of mine at uni had a Alienware like laptop that was really sweet. Okay, I've done 3 of them.
So,
I keep just pressing the wrong button on the lockers and just shutting them when I mean to take a folder out. Hello, Katluhan, how are you? Big up. Happy Monday. Oh man, this is so epic. Before I do anything with these lockers, I like second guess myself. I'm like, what button is it that I press again? Ooh. Ooh, that was nice. A double right click will just throw everything that's in your inventory that can go into the locker into it
oh my god, it's amazing.
at the end.
Yeah.
Pretty nice. So that just is a nice little quality of life for the last day. I wish there was... No, you can't... I was just thinking, can you shift double right click to just pull out every single folder? Cool. Oh, wait. I wish, yeah, that the item sort of thing would just let you shift click things into the top row.
Yeah.
Okay. And then just... Yeah, just all goes in. Oh, so good. Yeah, I'm alright, man. I'm good. Just, I really want this item sorting thing to work now. Fingers crossed. You know, I also might get like a massive mouse mat.
I've done that.
Something really comfy. Like
yeah,
I just
both of my 2 services are just covered in like mouse mat. It's really
nice.
And you can get custom design stuff done as well. You can get a big DankNStein.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. I do have my mouse mat that I use currently is a picture of me.
Nice.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Oh, look, we're getting excitingly close to each other now.
The rain's finally stopped.
Finally, that was long, wasn't it? Has it been raining since we logged on?
I think so.
It's insane. Or like since very near the beginning of when we logged on.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, because I remember when it started you said, oh, this is very
moody.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're kind of right that if the item sorter doesn't specifically pull them out, that's a bit shit. But yeah, it might not, because we are literally saying output everything here.
Yeah, but that seems to be the design of it, right? Like, it can't be like this is an item sorter that doesn't sort. Essentially, is what, like, if it, if the everything doesn't have like some logic in there that says.
Well, no, I mean it does, but it sorts items at like a small scale or small pace. It might just not be for the kind of onslaught of stacks upon stacks of oak wood that clogs it up. I don't know. Let's see. What do I even need to do here? And I put these back in. Yeah. I know what you mean, that like if it doesn't do this, it's a pretty useless item. But
Seems to me, if I were engineering an item sorter, I would get it to do this in a way that I wouldn't necessarily get it to do that if I were just designing pipes.
Yeah.
Right. Like if I were designing pipes, I'd just say everything in, everything out. It's almost like an equal split. Like the conveyor splitters that you get in Satisfactory.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'd imagine
a standard pipe should do.
Yeah. Whereas you have smart splitters in Satisfactory later on. And that is where I'd think, okay, like if I had a smart splitter and I gave it some instructions and it didn't do the proper sorting, then I'd be like, okay, it's not really a smart splitter. So I hope at least that's the same logic here.
Yeah. Also, what about a loop? Would a loop work? No, it would just get clogged.
Yeah, because it wouldn't accept things back into where the
Like,
break.
unless we like inject items into a loop in bursts. So that there's never enough items to fill the loop, so you just like throw some guys onto the track and they run around the track. The other way of doing it could be with like hoppers and minecarts and stuff, and just like a track that's just running back and forth the whole time, picking things up. But I mean, that's pretty basic for what we're trying to do here, I would imagine. So once that one's done, then they're all done, yeah?
Yeah.
No, man. None of these are done. I can't see
they are.
them.
Wait, really?
And you can't see mine.
No. Oh.
Shouldn't
I
matter.
wonder what that means. Yeah.
It shouldn't matter, but it's very disconcerting. Look at one of the ones that I've looked at, like this one here is empty to me. The one right at the end. Is yours?
Yeah.
Are yours still in there?
It's got 4 things in it.
Yeah, I can see none of them. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is okay. Well, let's see. Given they haven't got that right, I'm not holding up much hope for your like expectations of their engineering skills.
I've now given up as well, I'm afraid to say.
You ready?
Yeah.
It says incoming. Incoming. Yeah, it appears to be moving.
Yeah, it's changing what's
At least for
going
now.
forward.
At least for now, it's all still moving. How fast is this thing emptying? I can't see a stack that's emptying.
Now seems to be stuck on Oakwood.
Now it's stuck, yeah. But we can't look at these and see what's in them. The item sorts, so we don't know where it's stuck, but it is stuck again.
Oh wait, I can see things in the item sorters now. I don't know if you go to mine.
Yep, I can see yours. So it's just a refreshing thing. Oh, I haven't seen the last 2 yet. It's weird.
Oh, something just ticked up there.
Is it moving again?
Maybe it's just moving really, really slowly.
Still says 10 Oakwood and 1 stick here. I don't think it is moving.
It is coming up. Come and have a look at this one down here. It's just look at that one, this one,
Yeah.
and focus on the oak wood. The one, yeah, it's ticking up, isn't it?
It is actually at 1,000 pieces a second.
So it's just clearing 10 oak wood in 1,000 chunks at a time.
Yeah, it's doing 1,000 items, right? That's 1,000 blocks.
Yeah. So it is doing something. It's just taking ages because of the sheer amount of oak wood in the system.
The scale of it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even seeing, right, any change in this chest. Like, none of the... Then again, there might be more pieces to this chest that we can't see because I made it bigger than my screen. But I think it might be working. Yeah, it's weird that it's still saying 10 oak wood and 1 stick here. But I guess... the fact that you see these 2 at the end, I can't see them. It's proof, right? That like
that nothing's flowed through.
that nothing's
yet.
flowing through yet. And so these haven't updated on my game yet to show you your filters.
exactly.
So it
Whereas
is. It's doing it exactly right. It's like it's not letting anything through.
because it's still just emptying thousands of oak wood at a time. So, do we just walk
I
away?
wonder how big that, how frighteningly big that number's going to get, or if this system will ever work, or if this is the output. This is the current output of Oakwood. Maybe that's been the problem all along, is that we just actually needed to filter it all out and burn it first. Yeah, we might not have even needed the filters. Envelope saying, because it might have just been that before as well. I don't know though. We could see that it was clogged. We could see that it had gone wrong before because we could see there were birch items at the end here where they should have been not allowed to go any further. So we could see it was clogged before. But this proves it's doing it differently. This, oh my god, 120,000 pieces of oak wood. We can build a big yard with that. Oh my god. Also, look at how tall the fucking sugarcane's got now.
Didn't we switch that? We switched that off, didn't we?
Yeah. If you switch it on, it like grows a block a tick, doesn't it, or something stupid?
So it's still just growing. They're still just growing by themselves.
Yeah, that's just natural.
Maybe we should take them down. Put a little chest somewhere.
Yoink. Well, what we should do with things like this is start to automate them all. There'll no doubt be mods for automating your farming, but I mean with sugarcane you literally just put pistons at the top and have like a daylight sense or something so they activate once a day. Slimy grass, eh? We've got a decent collection of animals here. You've done well, Farmer Liam. It'll be an exciting day when the Oakwood does.
Finally finished.
Finish.
150k now.
Oh, 150k. Yeah, because I think apparently these folders, that's the reason we've gone to all of this hassle for these lockers, is we are told, I hope it's true, that these folders are infinite in their storage. I don't know if that's true.
We can't be producing more than 1,000 oak wood per second, right?
I don't know. How many trees are breaking down there every sort of second? I mean, is there any hint of us getting through the backlog? If you look, every single chest down here is half full of oak wood. Pretty much. I guess the slime ones on this side are less so, but if we go down this side, you're going to see... We've actually done a good job of removing a lot of it from this side, actually, as we've gone on. Yeah, actually, it's not as bad on this side. There's not nearly as much down here as I thought there would be.
It's 17 times, so we've got 17 like columns, so 34 total bonsai trees times by 4, which is
yeah, like, so we've got like 120 of these guys or whatever, 130 of them.
136 bonsais.
So if each one chucks out like 8 to 10 wood every time it finishes.
There's a 75% chance of producing a single wood. So.
Oh, they only give one log a time.
Yeah. Whereas it's sticks that are going to be the real problem. Because there's a 20% chance of 3. I mean, that's I'm just looking at dark oak saplings there. I wonder if I look at other kinds, if the same logic is true.
212k oak wood. Also, this implies that actually that all of these cables are smarter than we thought they were. Because where's all this oak wood coming from if down here there's still 10 oak wood. Everything's queuing up, but all the oak wood's just being sucked through because it's like that's the. But I don't understand.
It might be just processing it faster than those.
It's like you see here. You see at this point here, right, where it's joining the sorting thing. Maybe even the fact that the sorting things are all connected is. I think right here it's literally 10 oak wood has queued up here and it's gone right. Where does the oak wood come into this sorting situation? There it is. And from here, the oak wood is just being piped, I think, all the way through. Because oh yeah, we can do this. Wait, clear search. We can give them independent searches. In the whole system, there's 240k. Is that how much is in the thing right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well then, something's gone wrong. Because there's way more oak wood in here. Maybe there isn't that much.
There's lots of jungle wood in there now.
Yeah, it's true. There isn't actually that much oak wood in there. You're right.
Are we slowly?
I think we're eating our way through it then. Should we help it along?
You reckon just take a load of oak wood out? What if you just destroy that chest and throw?
Oh my god, you're insane. Can you think of the amount of items that are going to come flying out? Probably crash the server. No, it'd probably be alright, but it's still like... That would be chaos.
I want, like, I don't want the stuff. I want to, like, could we set fire to it or something, and then just put a new empty one in and see if that like unclogs everything.
Well, I mean, there's still a big backlog downstairs. There's loads of backlog.
Yeah, fair.
I mean, it will all just.
I believe that oak wood is just ticking up.
Yeah, approaching 300,000 fucking logs. That's decent. I've ended up with some covert jungle wood here.
Because if you scroll in your stupid chest, it takes things out. Are you making changes to it now?
I'm just taking a load of oak wood out of this chest, yeah.
Okay. Because stuff's happening, right? Like it's...
Well, interestingly, I can see one stack of oak wood there that's got 31 pieces. And it's not filling up. So there's no more oak wood. That
might be the end of the oak wood.
Well, I mean, I've got an inventory full of it, but I'm about to just dump it into here as well. There we go. Yep, I just threw a load in. It's still just rising though.
So quickly.
So it means that it's coming in and being pulled back out again at the same rate. Oh no, look, that's gone now. There is still more up there. There's one stack up there I can see.
I took some oak wood out then. That might have been what you saw. But the thing is it's pulling in 1,000 a second. That's more than we can see. I guess because you made this chest so ridiculously huge.
No, you're right, because that's what's happening. Because when you look, the actual there is like if you grab one of the oak wood stacks in there and chop it in half, it doesn't increase or decrease. It just stays still. So it means the whole system right now is just pulling oak wood through that piece there. So we could artificially stop the oak wood now because I could take the last block out of this chest, and if something else took its place, the oak wood would then be waiting for another empty space in this chest to come back in from up downstairs, you know?
Yeah.
So we could do that to just see if we can empty this chest a bit.
But there's I think...
Like, instead of breaking this chest, you know what we could just break this link here. And let this chest empty first, and then we can put it back, and then by watching the chest, we'll be able to see our output. Actually, no, we won't, because it's still backlogged down there. Doesn't matter.
I reckon, yeah, destroy that link.
Okay.
Like, let's see what happens to the chest when it's not.
There's probably a lot of this chest we can't see as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It is stupidly large.
Is the oak wood still just ticking up? Yeah, it is. It's still pulling 1,000 at a time. How is there even that much?
I mean, it must stop soon. It must stop soon. Unless this isn't circular, no, because it is going up. The amount is going up. I think it's like the sorting thing isn't pulling it out and chucking it back in the chest, is it? But no, I don't think so. Is it still just rising?
Yeah, 69, 70, 370, 371.
How much more space in this chest is there than what we can see? There's also, you see, this extraction cable here has an item filter in it for only oak wood. So this is pulling oak wood out of that chest. Although, to be fair, no, these are all clogged, aren't they? I think these are all, yeah, they're just full of energy and just ready to go. Is there any movement here at all? If I make the GUI smaller, ooh. I wonder where that is. Is it in here? Whoa. So it must have been... Right, normal is like... It's like auto whatever, it's massive. Let's go to normal. This is genius. Ah, yeah, man. Okay, sweet. So Liam, you can mess around with your GUI. Even large looks smaller than... Yeah, large. Okay, so the GUI is set to auto in your video options, but instead of auto, go for large, and it does it. But actually, with that top row is what I was looking at. There it is. So
if we take that 2 oak wood out, and let's see what happens.
Well, nothing else is coming back in. But is the oak wood still going up over there? It must have finished now.
No, it's still going up. I think there must be a bug in this. We've just developed a way to have infinite oak wood.
No, like, maybe it's just the amount that's stored in all of these sorters. I don't know. It seems like a lot to be stored in a few cables. Yeah, take that out. It's not going to refill. So what is going on?
It's still just, the oak wood is still just ticking up. Where is this oak wood coming from in this closed system? What if you destroy the connection on the other side again? Go to the one that's got the 10 oak wood in it. What if you destroy that? And...
Yeah, that's the top row. Okay, fine. It's still going up.
Yeah, it's still just ticking up. 1,000 a second.
I wonder, I mean, these cyclic cables are crazy. How densely can they be storing the items in these cables for it to still be ticking up like that?
I've now disconnected the sorters from the system.
So it's only the sorters now on their own?
Yeah. Yeah. It's still...
I mean, I don't even want to look away now. It is enthralling just watching the number tick up and thinking it's going to stop any minute now, and we'll be like, okay, wow, it must have been that clogged up. But as it keeps going, I am leading myself to believe that it's a bug. But it just seems you don't get bugs like this.
Where's the oak wood coming from?
What's going on? I just might go get a beer and just sit and watch the number for a bit.
Shall I take it off? Shall I disconnect it from the storage network?
I don't know. I guess that's something to test if the storage network is making it. Because maybe there's loads of oak wood in the storage network. Maybe that's it. No, but hold on. This isn't the case, because look up here. Look at the storage network and type in oak wood, and the number in there is going up exactly the same. 490, 491k, 492k. So it's not a loop inside the storage network, because, well, if it is a loop, it's a loop that's generating items. Oh, I thought it stopped.
It's going to have a moment of triumph.
I mean, of all the items to do it to, the one thing that we actually got this much of anyway.
Exactly.
Why isn't it doing this to, like, iron resin?
Yeah.
Or maybe it's going to do it to every single item we pump into the system. I mean, at this point now, I mean, what is, like, this chest is completely disconnected. Can't be getting anything from anywhere, surely.
It's not even connected to the storage. Like, I'm sure it's not even that chest isn't even. This is all just the item sorters. I'm gonna destroy the storage link cable. And no, that's still just ticking up.
It's still just ticking up, but if we come over here, it will like now be saying there's no oak wood in here. Yeah, so this thing's working fine, and it's. Do you want to put the storage back on then?
Yeah.
I need to put this nickel resin somewhere. Where's the nickel guy?
Well, should we just move on to the next thing and come back in an hour and see if this is still...
And see. I guess, I mean, it's literally just the item sorters. But we can't pick these item sorters up again. We'll have to manually put all those filters in again, bruv.
Yeah, so I think let's just wait and see what happens. If this is still ticking up in an hour, then...
We're sitting at like 100 million pieces of oak wood. Yeah, I mean... I'm just like... I don't even know if it's... Like I said, it's too like enthralling. I can't quite look away. What do you want to... What else can we do? What other projects are there? Can we take a... Go in a different direction to see if we can make a nether cake yet or anything like that?
Yeah, we could do. Nether cake.
Although I don't know if we can yet. There might be stuff we need to do first.
I need to fix my bloody UI. Still on. Video settings, GUI scale.
I've put mine back to normal now because actually, by doing that, we could determine that we can actually see. All we're missing is 1/2 of the top row.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Let's have a look at the nether cake.
The other thing to try is I could just chuck a cable back in now, connect it back up, and see what happens. See if making a new connection like changes it. Let's do that quickly.
We can absolutely make a nether cake. We have everything we need.
Is it sick? What do we need?
Well, it's like eggs, sugar, etc., etc., which we have from the chickens and the thing. So to make a cake, we need wheat, we need milk, we need sugar, and we need eggs, all of which we have. And then we need obsidian around a cake to make the nether cake.
Fine. We can make obsidian as well. We've done that, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's go to the nether. That'd be jokes. Slayer 48 in the house. Safe. Welcome. Tips for the early game, Liam. What would you say? Just the bonsai trees, isn't it? Just get to the bonsai tree as soon as possible. I'll show you these guys. Start making, like, with your first bits of clay or whatever, make these bonsai pots, because you can just stick them on top of a chest. I think you need to combine them with a hopper to make a hopping bonsai pot. But even before you combine them with hoppers, they make the trees grow themselves. That's the biggest early game tip. And follow the quests. The quests were pretty good, weren't they?
Yeah. The what is it? If you press L, not L,
This cobblestone generator here, this is a good one from Tiny Progressions for starting cobble gen. Yeah. Oh, and don't worry too much about falling off the edge. If you fall off the edge, you just fall back from the ceiling. It's pretty sweet.
Make sure you don't do it when you're already injured, because you take full damage.
That's true, actually, yeah. And I think you can get into a falling loop as well. I think James was in a falling loop last time.
But that's only because he couldn't move.
That's true.
I think
because he was in VR. Yeah.
Yeah, if you're falling in the air, you can move with WASD. Okay, shall I get started on those nether cakes then? And we'll go to the nether.
You know... Yeah, let's go to the nether. You know, I mean, this might be normal behavior because it might just be in like these cables here, like the ones that are like directly, but I know it only says 1 there now. None of these say big numbers. It seems like they can have a stack, but maybe they have more.
Did we have an obsidian generator, or was it?
No, obsidian is normally you have lava in a crucible and then have running water over the top of it. So you need a stone crucible, put lava in it, and then, in fact, look, you can do it. I don't have my bucket. Have you got your bucket with you?
No.
You can do it over it, like you can do it right here pretty easily.
We need 3 buckets anyway to make the bloody milk.
Right. Yeah, I don't have any of my normal inventory on me because I've just been doing all this horror show of item sorting.
Okay, I've got us 2 cakes, just need the obsidian now. And I've got 3 buckets as well, so...
Sweet.
Have we got a crucible? Is that... No. How'd you make obsidian? Tell me again.
Right, I'm coming. I'll show you. So... over here is where the stone crucible is, where you won't burn the place down. Grab some cobble. And throw 4 pieces into the crucible up there. And that will make a piece of lava. And then just like put water on top.
Oh, okay.
So put the lava back in there in the crucible.
Yeah.
And then,
some water.
yeah, there's like a infinite source over there, yeah.
And is this going to make me 1 piece?
Yes.
Oh, and I need 18.
18.
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah, it did.
So,
okay.
I would... Oh, yeah, look. No, I turned this into an infinite water source now because it's not... Look, so there's an infinite water source right here. That block there, I think, is good to go.
Cool. Right.
So, actually, it's way quicker. Because we're not using the old cobble gen that was back here anymore. We've got the weirdo one here. What is that? Experience pylon.
You needed it to make one of... You can put experience in and take experience out. And one of the trees you needed to pour experience over another sapling.
Wow.
Can't remember which tree there.
See, like, every time I leave the upstairs area, I immediately come back to just check on the oak wood, see if the numbers are still going up. Like, does this work? Not really. Where's the birch? Apples and bacon.
Do we need? How do we get back from the Nether? Do we need to prep and bring a home cake with us or something?
I have no idea.
Or we just disappear into the Nether?
I have no idea. Yeah. Have a look and see what other cakes there are.
There's 2 Nether cakes.
I don't think we need 2 of them.
Oh, you think?
We'll eat a slice each, probably. You know how Minecraft cakes work when you eat them? They like get smaller, like by slice.
I did not know that. Okay, so there's
Also, which mod did you make it from?
telepastries.
Yeah, cool. That looks like the right one to me. There is an overworld cake. So I would say, yeah, why don't we make one of those and bring it with us in case.
Okay, we need a special kind of sapling for that.
It looks like we can use apple saplings as well. There's lots of different ones.
I see oaks. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to get
just
more...
a normal vanilla cake with any saplings around them, I think. Looks.
I need to get more wheat.
That oak wood is astonishing me.
This is still just ticking up.
Yeah, I'm sort of completely perplexed. Like. Also, this is a stupid way of doing this, isn't it? Can't actually see my imagery. That's how you do it. Where are they? I'm just manually emptying the massive, like, what's it called? The massive chest, the buffer thing. I figure, like, then at least we could reconnect the bottom and see what's coming up, see what kind of madness is actually going on here. But we can't. Yeah, the mind boggles.
Hunting dimension. So there's the Lost Cities cake and the hunting dimension cake.
Yeah, I know. I wondered what those were. Those must be from other mods I've not played. No cake like home.
Okay, we can do a jaunt to the Nether now whenever we want.
Sweet. That sound is really annoying. Birch, oak, and jungle. case. Yeah, where's the case? Yeah. So that's now empty. Let's just, for the sake of like complete clarity, I'm just going to get rid of that as well.
Oakwood is still going up. This is madness. Should we just replace the one above it?
What must be happening is there must be huge buffers in these item sorters, and that's how they manage to function. They must just have massive item buffers in them. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I mean that either that or this is a clear bug, right? Like,
I do believe that we could have generated that much. The fact that we've disconnected from the bottom and it's still going up seems weird to me, because I feel like it would have been feeding through live. Is everything like completely empty down here? I see it. So there's plenty of oak wood still clogged in back down here. Oh god, man, what is...
Shall I try deleting the one above it?
Just that one?
It? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. That's like, doesn't take as much time to fix, at least.
That had 22 oak wood in it.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now when you put it back in...
I need to do the items again. What the fuck? What's happening? Oh, I know.
It's still not... There's no more items being pushed through anywhere else. Like... Stone trees. There wasn't a stone tree, was there? I think you just make a cobble gen, I think.
Yeah, you didn't make stone like that.
Yeah.
After dirt was like... It's downstairs, isn't it?
Yeah, petrified. It's all here, look. Dirt, then petrified saplings, and like gravel and clay and bone and flint. Sand. All them kind of man. If we reconnect it, yeah, we can actually observe what's coming through this chest now, because it's empty. So I might be curious to do that.
The oak leaves are ticking up now instead of oak wood. I don't know if that's a good thing or...
I mean...
So that does reinforce the idea that it is just full of... that the buffers of these is just full of junk. But it's still not connected.
Yeah, so I think the item sorters must be coded in some kind of lazy way where they just have huge buffers and just suck everything up. But I don't know, but it seems like... What if we do this? Instead of destroying that one, let's destroy the one to the left of it. What came out? 6 pieces of oak wood came out. And the oak leaves are still going up. It must be a bug now at this point. Don't know what to do.
Maybe when you destroy them, they like, instead of throwing everything out, they kind of push stuff to the sides. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't even see the new filters you've put into that one yet. And now this one doesn't have any filters.
Yeah, so you've got to put them back.
Oh, this is the one with only 7 in at least. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. Okay, I can just take 1 stack. Okay, that's what I should have done. Okay.
Oak leaves have stopped ticking up. And it like went up by like 8k.
Yeah, so I think then what's happening is there's like a buffer here at that black joint, and the locker is the limiting factor, and these sorters are just going, cool, everybody pile in, and it's all piling in, and then just coming through the, but like, yeah. But then weird that not everything else is moving with it at the same time. But anyway.
So it must just pick a single.
I guess it has to wait. If multiple sorters are connected to one another, then they must all wait for one another to make their moves.
Yeah.
So it's loading all of the oak wood it had any access to into the thing. So what's going up now? Nothing.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, nothing in any of these ones. So should we reconnect it and see what happens?
Yeah, because now what we can do is we can assess what's going on by looking at this chest.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll connect that bit last.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this chest is empty, connecting these item cables aren't even going to fill up with anything either. They're just going to be sound. And is this always on? Let's ignore this, that's fine. Okay. So they're all empty. Still saying empty, because obviously that's empty. Ready?
Yeah.
Well, the oak wood's going. Did you see the oak wood stack filled up and then immediately...
Oh yeah, it's going up and down, isn't it?
Yep, and so is the oak wood coming in? Over there then. It must be ticking up over here again. It actually isn't yet.
But it has definitely, Oakwood has gone up and down while I've been watching this. So the initial stack of Oakwood has... And now it's just slowly filling everything up.
It doesn't look like anything's moving over here. Oak leaves are ticking up. Well, they did just then. They've stopped now. Yeah,
maybe
oak leaves are ticking up. But slower than oak wood used to.
maybe something else ticking up somewhere. Some other
Maybe it's working. How does the big chest look?
If you hold shift while looking at the cabinets, you can see the exact numbers. What's that?
Oh, I can see the exact numbers of them all anyway.
Don't you get the K?
Oh, I see. Oh, sorry. Yes, when you look at the big numbers, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can see that oak leaves are just...
They are coming up, but they're just coming up slowly because they're probably coming in real time rather than from a backlog this time.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you can see our main buffer chest is nearly handling it. Like, I think our buffer chest might fill up. And the question is what do the chests downstairs look like right now?
So I guess maybe it's just like it was literally that we did just have that much oak wood.
Yeah. And it was all, and probably we destroyed like sort of 4 million of it or something. We probably destroyed the majority of it just then when we kind of unclogged it. But I think that was necessary. We've got more than enough here.
Yeah.
Got nearly 1 million blocks, but we probably, yeah, we could have sat there with the little buffer inside this item, sort of like with hundreds of. Yeah.
But now I wonder if it's just going to do the same with oak leaves, because oak leaves, if anything, are more common than oak wood.
But they're going. No, they're not, because all the different trees have different leaves.
Yeah. Okay.
But also, what I find weird is that they're going up. It's going up at a more normal speed. It does imply that it isn't just a massive backlog that there was. And so I think as long as we just kind of like, if we need to, we can just manually keep this chest in order. Ideally, we get to a point where everything downstairs, all the chests downstairs are empty. I wonder how close to that we are now.
If you go and look at the oak one, can you see the oak leaves ticking down from the one down below? Like, is it slow? Are we slowly running out of oak leaves?
Well, where would the oak leaves be coming from specifically from over here?
The oak tree, right?
Yeah.
Wherever that one is.
It's actually empty. The chests at the back, these are empty. Wow, yeah, it's going. I bet sticks is going up now up there, is it?
No, it's still oak leaves.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's starting to empty things back here. Wow, that's incredible. It's gonna be a while moving all this backlog, but this is amazing. I am so glad that it's like some resemblance of working now.
But I don't know where all these oak leaves came from. Even this is more than 64 times 64 oak leaves. Like, I still think there's something dodgy. Like, it's duplicating stuff somewhere in here, I think.
You think?
Because a whole double chest full of oak leaves is only 3,600 leaves, right?
Yeah.
So where's it got 40,000 oak leaves from?
Well, do a lot of the other trees also give us oak leaves? Like some of the others do, right? Like, well, maybe not. Even apple gives apple leaves, as I was pointing out earlier.
So while we're definitely closer to seeing some semblance of working, I still think there's some weirdness.
There's a bug or something going on, yeah.
That it picks an item and then just creates that item. Somewhere in this system, we have an item duplicator instead of a...
Yeah, I'm just ending up sorting through it all manually, which is bullshit.
What was my calculation before? I said we had 120... We had 136 bonsais. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we have 17 times 4 chests.
Yeah, there's 17 sets on each side, so there's like 34. I remember that. There's 34 different trees, each one.
Yeah, so
Each one of those there's 4 of, but there's 34 different slots
so
down there.
like you have, so there's 34 slots. That means there's 34 times by 2 chests in total. That's 68. Each chest has what, 64 spaces? Which means there's a total of 64 spaces, means there's a total of
No, it's
4,000.
less, isn't it? Like it's whatever it is, 227s. Yeah.
Times
Anyway,
by
54.
2 times by, oh yeah, 68 times by 54, which means we've got 3,672 spaces, and at most you can put 64 things in there.
Yeah. So
So
3,000 times 64 is
2 million, no, 200,000. So even if all of those things were full of oak wood, that's still only a fourth, a quarter of the total oak wood that we managed to produce from somewhere. So now I suspect oak leaves are just going to keep going up forever.
And you know what's suspicious as well is that they're going up at different speeds. Like the oak leaves are going up at a slower speed than the oak wood, which again kind of implies this sort of like something buggy going on. So
yeah, it's like, how many oak leaves do you have? And then we're going to multiply your new total of oak leaves is that much times by some sort of element of what you would.
So instead of fucking with that, what if we just take files out? Give me oak leaves, you dick. That's the one I want. Give me oak leaves. Right. Start putting them back. I put oak leaves back, and it just immediately starts filling it up again. Astonishing.
The whole system, I think, is just full of oak leaves. And not only is it full of oak leaves, but it's just permanently full of oak leaves.
I've got some chocolates here.
What happens if we get rid of that chest in the middle and just hook the whole thing up directly without a chest?
We can't pull the...
We could put another splitter in we have over there and tell
True.
it to send oak wood this way.
I really don't think this chest is causing the issue. Like, this chest isn't even really connected. Well, I mean, I guess it literally is, but...
All right, I'm going to go and feed my cat.
Aye.
And I'll be back. And maybe when I'm back, we can go to the nether or something, or we can keep trying to figure this out.
Yeah.
You discuss, and I'll
Cool, man.
return. Yeah, see you soon.
Yep. This is now starting to fill up frighteningly fast, isn't it? Right. I'm gonna try and like manage this a little bit. I really, yeah. This is the whole thing has just completely stumped me. It's still just going up. It can't be right. We get rid of this. 3. There were only 3 in there, were there? So, like, now what is happening? Is anyone else moving further down the line? Or are you all just clogged up still? Jokes. Okay. Oak Leaves is not going up anymore. Time to do all this again. Let's be careful here. I don't want to shift click. End up with a... Am I doing this to the wrong one? No, I don't think so. There they are. Donut leaves. I see. Okay. I'm dreading just seeing the oak leaves immediately going up. They're not, though. This chest is probably maxed out now.
How are the oak leaves coming?
So I just replaced that one again.
Okay.
So it's not going, and I can't tell what is going at the moment. And the main chest got full, so I'm just like manually trying to give it a bit of room. But it seems like nothing.
I can't see anything going. Yeah.
Nothing's working now.
So what we've built is a very expensive oak leaf and oak wood dispenser.
Well, yeah, generator.
Did you do the outputs at the top? I still can't see. I can't see them.
Oh, I didn't. That's what I didn't do. So I need to go output. Yeah, keep that there. Nothing, nothing, everything, nothing, nothing, like that. And would you look at that? Oak wood is soaring again. I don't see it. Oh, I do see it being taken from this chest, actually. No, not really. Again, it's just kind of reached some sort of equilibrium. Oh no, it's filling up. We take all of that. It might have to be time to just sack this off and go to the nether, because I mean... There's definitely a bug here, isn't there?
Yeah, it's either a bug or there is some fundamental thing about this that I just do not understand. Like, I feel like we did the maths, and there's no way we had that amount of oak wood. Like,
yeah.
Although, having said that, all of these chests are now empty. So, like,
and we don't know how much we've how much the cables store.
Yeah.
This is the thing, like because those cables have been set up for ages, and even though we can read them, we don't know if they're just They might just have... Do you know what I mean? They might have more in them than they say they do. You guys have a lot of patience, yeah. Super weird, isn't it?
It's a problem to be solved. That's what I do for a living. I'm into it.
Yeah.
How do I look at these chests? Yeah, there is still loads of oak wood, so...
Yeah, how is the emptying down there coming along? I'm just trying to keep this one a bit more in check. Like, but, oh man, it's impossible to manage. Like, it would be really nice. The reason I'm doing this manually is just because it would be really nice to get to the point where the backlog is actually finished downstairs, and then we can see how much we're actually producing. That would be nice, I think.
I mean, I think we are definitely making a dent in the chests down here.
I think it moves items out quicker than we make them.
Yeah.
Oh, and guess what? Sticks are going up at the same time as oak wood now.
Nice.
These things definitely don't work. They're like super weird.
The cabinets, you think, or
The
cabinets or the item sources?
No, I think the cabinets work. I think it's just these cables or something. I don't know. I don't know what's not working actually. Obviously.
I'm taking a load of oak wood from downstairs and just bringing it straight up.
Okay. It definitely feels like a bug, eh?
Yeah, I mean, it could literally be that there is just some hidden, that there is just some hidden mechanism for hundreds of thousands of oak wood that's been put out
Stashed
somewhere.
away.
Yeah, but like that, it's either that or it is a bug. Like,
Oak leaves has stopped going up now, in spite of there being plenty.
it's something. It's sticks now, the one that's ticking up. I think sticks is the one we could potentially have the most of.
Yeah. Sticks is definitely going.
Oak wood is now going up as well as stick.
Yeah, oak wood and sticks. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're starting to get a real variety of items in this chest that now. It's not like just all the same stuff.
But we're still not actually convinced that that chest is even being empty, right? Like it seems to just be pulling the oak wood stuff that it's increasing. Just seems to be coming from like
thin air. From literally thin fucking air. Yeah, it's true. Maybe what would be nice, we could turn off the feed from downstairs again, manually empty the big chest again, and then just do some singular experiments. Like, I don't know. The whole thing, like, experimenting with it seems kind of dumb because it's kind of clearly got a mind of its own.
You think, what if we put in 64 oak wood? Let's see what happens to it.
Right, exactly, that kind of thing. Or even just like, just as simple as like a clay sapling, right? The item 1 in the first locker, if we just put one clay sapling in there, does it appear over here? Like in the if we give it the simplest task to do when like everything's just, or like the misbehaving sorters have just been freshly placed and new filters put in, and then we link it up and we just give it one item for its first locker, does it appear there or not? I don't know. Hey Sophie, how you doing? We haven't even really got to the automation, to be honest. We're still just doing the item sorting like we were last time. The automating, we're trying to, well, we've got a lot of automation down here with all these bonsai trees, which you may have seen in previous streams, but for anyone else who's joining new, little recap. Down here's a lot of chests. All these chests have bonsai trees on top of them of various things. Here's the diamond ones, for example. And there's a load on this side. You've got like slimy things and what else. And then they all get piped upstairs. Do you think maybe it's our weird like split pipes? Actually, no. We could try to wire this all up. But oh no, I suppose no. There's all like splits anyway. It's all no. Screw it. Ignore
I reckon
me.
let's do your suggestion of let's clear that big chest and empty it of any other input, and let's do some testing and see what happens. Like,
or like what we'll do is, should I just leave the server running on overnight? Just leave myself logged in and just see if in the morning if it's like 8 billion, then we're like, yeah, this is a bug. Okay, so let's tie. We'll say sorry, you don't get to play anymore. Oh, it's emptying. Is that you? Oh, that's you. Oh, I was like, oh, it's working.
Got it.
This is not emptying at all, which I think we knew from before, didn't we?
It might be because it's still full of goddamn oak wood.
Well, that was our theory, wasn't it? Yeah. You know, you can do this. Like, oh my god. If you pick up a item that there's loads of stacks of, and then hover over another stack of it while you're holding the first stack of it, and then shift double click, you just move all of them into your inventory.
Okay, so if I pick up some oak wood. Oh yeah, nice. Okay.
And then you've only got one place to actually put that as well.
Yeah. Nice. That is much easier.
Automation is sexy. Hell yeah.
String is something that we missed. String is something that is produced from the downstairs. So I might chuck it. I might put
in that one that's got 7.
Yeah. Where is it? That one. The birch one. Yeah, okay. I'm going to make a string one.
Nice. What's this? Quartz and a bit of oak leaves. Okay.
Yeah, it's empty.
So now we will destroy the ones that are generating items. So I'll destroy this one. And do you want to do the oak one? The oak wood one?
See, that only gave me one bit of oak wood.
Yeah, I got one stick.
I'm not saying I don't trust
And then when I put it back on now, it's not doing anything yet. Okay, so we can redo the filters, I guess. I've only got 4 to do in this one. That's an absolute dream. Oh, I'm an idiot, though. That was hilarious.
Yeah, but how does that relate to the game, then?
Yeah. That was something we don't know. Oh, let's try that again. I just filled my inventory with, like, just apples. Just apples. Okay. Up here. Okay. And then the oak wood's still going up. The sticks have stopped. That stopped the sticks. But you've reset all these filters.
Yeah, I've just done them now.
And the only one I can see in there is the donut sapling. What is going on? Sophie, this is Sky Factory 4.
I wonder if I take out the oak wood filter. Does that does stop them?
Coming in, yep. And then put it back in.
Well, I need to get them.
You need to get a piece now. Just get a piece from over here. There'll be like pieces in the chests.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh yeah, go on. Oh yeah.
And so are they coming back in now?
Yes. So that means that there is some kind of backward fill in here, like it has somehow.
Birch leaves incoming from east. It's emptying. It's emptying these cables here. They're moving. Okay, wow. So these cables these cyclic cables must hold way more than they show us, and that's the whole confusion, is that they are just
Jam-packed with
rammed full of stuff. And then presumably as soon as they hit these item sorters here, they start sucking things through selectively and getting really, really big numbers in singular spots.
Yeah.
So maybe these item sorters, they might even talk to the whole network and pull stuff from all over the network to where they need to be, right? To avoid jamming. So that, like you said, you can use one of these, and wherever you use it, it's going to avoid the jamming. So it's like sucking stuff even from here, maybe. Because, yeah, these are moving. These are empty now. That wasn't empty before. And it's not empty. Wait, what? Bare confused. There seems to just be a shitload of birch leaves moving around in here. And they are moving around because the empty spot is changing. I bet our birch leaves are going mental over here right now. No, they're not. Oak wood is still just going crazy.
I mean, it's interesting. It seems to me that birch leaves has at some point increased, though. We never put 6,000. We never put 7,000 birch leaves into any of the did we?
I might have done, because I've been doing those big shift click, like full inventories worth over and over.
Yeah, fair.
I mean,
I reckon you're right. I think it's just that these cables are lying to us about what's in them. Let's go to the nether. Let's leave these.
It still just feels buggy, but yeah, okay, yeah, let's just leave it to think about what it's done.
And when we come back from the nether, the oak will hopefully have finished, and then we can do those tests.
I mean, if the oak does finish when we get back, I mean, if like that's crazy. That would be mind blowing. But then we wouldn't know if that's just because we left the dimension or not. Because if this is some kind of duping glitch, going to another dimension and coming back might actually reset it. Yeah, but let's go to the nether for fun. Come on, I've got like nothing on me. I've literally got a paxel and a sword, and I think that's all I'm going to bring. Oh, maybe I should bring food. Food's always a good idea.
Go and grab some donuts from the item picker.
Oh, yeah, at least we can do that. At least this bit works. I'll take a stack of bacon. Half a stack of bacon. Do you have a bow?
No, I don't.
We should make bows and loads of arrows before we go to the nether in case there's just like ghasts and shit flying everywhere. Oh yeah, if this is the spawn chunks, then it'll be chunk loaded. That's a really good point. I think it must be. Like, presumably in Sky Factory you always start in the spawn chunks. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Do we need to get some string out to make bows, right? And some oak wood.
Yeah, I'll just come down here to see if there's any that were made last time or anything.
I know that James made one.
I've got 4 arrows. How are we for feathers? We're gonna need lots of feathers. That's gonna be the problem, isn't it? To make arrows.
Do you want to go and kill the chickens?
I guess so. Or breed them. We can't pluck them like in TFC, can we? No, I can ride him though. Oh no, I can pick him up. I thought I was riding the chicken. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my god, I'm just going to pick up this chicken and walk around and pretend I'm riding him. Giddy up. Okay, alright. No. So we could kill a couple of chickens, I suppose, but it's going to be pittance in terms of the amount of feathers we get for it. 3 in there though.
Here's a bow.
Oh, safe. Okay, and without killing any chickens yet, we have 8 arrows each. Should we go another? 8 arrows is enough.
Let me give you your cakes. There's a nether cake and there's an overworld cake.
Wow, we get a whole cake each. Should we say? I think we can share.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Shall I go and put mine up?
Let's.
Okay, there we go. My cakes are in the thing. Should
Okay,
we go upstairs? Let's disembark from here. Let's just check if the oak wood has stopped.
Of course.
It has not. Okay.
No, I half expected the sticks to have started again.
Imagine if there's just some random one going up. Like.
Well, no, that's what I was saying. Why couldn't it be the iron resin? Right. Okay. So if you look, there's 6 bites. Ready?
So I right click on it, do I?
Just right click on it to have a munch.
Oh, I'm in. I'm so scared. Oh, and it gave us another otherworld cake.
Oh yeah, okay. So just by coming here, we got an overworld cake. I didn't bring torches. That was stupid. Oh, there's also a nether cake right here.
Is there? Where's the nether cake?
Just right between us. Just right there.
I can't see it. Weird.
Can't you?
No.
What can you see?
I can see everything else.
Oh yeah, you just walked through it, but I can't.
So yeah, I'm looking at YouTube, and you're floating now. Weird.
Okay, I just broke it, and anyway. Okay, so but look, there's a fortress there. This is a real world. This isn't like a. Also, look at the like the terrain gen. This is not vanilla. Oh, safe, Michael. How you doing? We didn't bring any blocks with us, so this is dumb. But it's cool because our two platforms came in right next to each other, so we have like a larger platform. But yeah, we didn't bring blocks, so we need to go home.
Right, do you want to
I'll put an overworld cake here, and hopefully it'll still be there when we come back. Whoa! Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that overworld cake.
And the old nether cakes disappeared. So that's buggy then, because that means that was my old nether cake that was... And that's the overworld cake that I just placed in the nether, coming back through somehow. Look, and it turned into this block.
Well,
Very
that must
strange.
be how you got your... That must be the same thing that happened to the nether cake that we saw on the other side.
That's what I mean, yeah, there's some sort of weirdness there. Anyway, did you go and check the oak?
It's still ticking up.
It's still just going.
Oh my God.
Maybe I should I just leave it on overnight and see what happens? Maybe I
Yeah,
should make a backup of the server before I do that. Because look, we've completely severed it now. What items are floating around in these cables still? Birch leaves incoming, birch leaves incoming. Yeah, right. You can turn up the extraction rate. Or transfer rate. To 64. I feel like me and you have gone in reverse. Like, I started off like sure it wasn't a bug and that we just had loads of oak wood, and you were like pretty sure it was a bug, and now I think like we switched positions. I feel like this must be a bug.
Because I thought it was weird that that it changed briefly and then went back to being oak wood. But I do feel that that is just far too much oak wood. Like, even if all of the chests were full of oak wood.
Yeah, so Michael's saying it's no bug, but you've just joined us, Michael. Look, let me talk you through what's gone on. I'll be really interested to see what you think's going on here. Look, we've severed the connection to downstairs. This chest is empty, completely empty. Okay, it's going over here into our item sorters, which each have then their 8 items that we want to go down into the things below. And this is to stop them clogging up, because they were clogging up at like last time, you might be able to remember. So we can't get past just there being loads of oak wood. I mean, like, loads of it.
Nothing else.
And nothing else is moving. And that was true when it was all connected, and there was like loads of other stuff in this chest, and none of it was being pulled out. And even when we disconnect it from the mains, and there's like nothing left in the chest. I mean, we manually emptied this chest. So this chest was full. We manually emptied it into these bits to do this test. And where's it all coming from? Yeah, see, it can't be pumping anything from downstairs. This is a closed system. And we even did a test earlier. We could do it again now, couldn't we? Should we do it again now? Look, we'll do this. Even pull these cables off of here. Okay, so that now these are literally just the item sorters with the filters in, connected to no storage whatsoever.
And the oak wood is just ticking up.
Guessing that's what it has left in the pipes. Yeah. Try to break a sorter. So this is what we do. You can break that sorter there, right? Put it back in and it cracks on. Problem is all these sorters are quite time consuming to set up all of these filters on, so we don't want to just break them all. But if we've done this a few times, if we break this one and place it back down, it will crack on. Sometimes the sticks were doing it before as well, but they've stopped when we broke it and replaced it. So
think about like the pipes could be full, but that would mean that they had five. Like at this point, the pipes will have had 500,000 oak wood in them. Like,
oh, I don't think there's 500,000 oak wood. Just it's made the achievement going on your permanent record. What's that? Is that probably to do with
opening and closing filing cabinet?
Oh, is it?
I don't know, but I think that's what it seems like.
Break the sorter. I'll do it again once more. I'll show you this, okay? So break this sorter. It drops only 37 pieces of oak wood. So it's not like there's stacks and stacks and stacks and stacks in there. Now we chuck this back in. Now this is a little bit time consuming, this bit, but now we've got to do all of this. Okay, and then put all these back in here like that. So this one is output here only if it matches this filter, which will be the black one going down. The blue one, everything else goes along to the right. I bet as soon as I put that oak sapling in there now, I bet it started going up again. Oh, right, yeah, but we need to put these files back in then.
Yeah. Oh, it's doing leaves.
And now it's doing leaves. Now it's doing leaves. It's a completely closed system. But now it's doing leaves. So, yeah, maybe these, like we were saying, I think possibly these sorters just have very large buffers in them. I don't know. I mean, the oak leaves are increasing at a faster rate than I've ever seen any of them go up right now.
Yeah.
It's doing 1,000, like 2,000 a second.
I just don't know why the system picked oak leaves and oak wood to be the thing that it would give us an infinite.
Well, I mean, you know, these are the items we've got the most of, so it does make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if it was flint, it would be super weird. It would just be completely inexplicable. But this is still like, if we don't know that, you know, these cyclic pipes can actually hold like way more items than we think, and then these sorters are made by the same mod, by cyclic, they can maybe hold. That's all it is that the pipes and these sorters can hold way more items than we think they can. And they are just all deeply clogged from a history of being clogged. And all these cables are probably no different, are they? I don't know. It's hard though, because then when you link this up and you watch it flowing into here, it looks fairly normal.
I think I'd be up to leaving this for some time, just seeing if it eventually kind of
unclogs.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's connect the door back up to downstairs as well, because we're just making more cloggery downstairs right now.
No?
I
mean, I'm still quite keen to to do the test with the chest to see like whether it is actually a bug.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I think let's wait for the thing that we have up here to, because like in theory the amount of stuff that we have downstairs now doesn't matter so much. Like if this system works and it's just an issue of time.
Well, should we just keep re-break that one again and see if that stops the oak leaves and see what happens? See how many the different things we've got to work our way through.
That time it gave me a whole stack of oak leaves.
That's interesting.
Okay, I'll just reset. I'll get all these out now.
Michael reckons it was slowing down just then. I don't think it was, though. That's not how this thing works. It never slows down. It just keeps on rolling.
It gets faster.
It gets...
Accidentally double clicked on that and folded that.
Nice.
What are you throwing at me?
All the stuff you're about to put in there. Because yeah, it's not finished, so I can't put it in. Just throw it at you instead. You hate the sound so much you love it.
Okay, here we go.
It's not moving. Are you about to do the filters now?
How's it looking now? Oh, it's not moving.
It's not moving.
It's not moving. Ooh. That looks
Move the
nice.
stick.
Okay. Go and pick something that we haven't seen move before from downstairs and put it in the chest. Let's see what happens.
Okay. Never mind downstairs. Right, here we go. Iron resin. I've got 32 iron resin here.
Let me find out. Let me see where it is.
And also I need to reattach these cables here. So as that's empty,
So we've got 157 iron resin at the moment.
I'm about to put 32 in. Okay, so I'm just going to connect this cord now. So looking at these cables, they all say empty. That chest is still empty. Nothing's moving. Okay, so this is just to test it with small volumes of items. See if it works as we expect. I'm literally going to just put one iron resin in. You ready?
Yeah.
It's not in the chest anymore. It got sucked up by the system.
It's not shown up here yet.
Wow. How much? Yeah, 157 before.
Yeah. So it has just been eaten by the system.
Yeah, it gets immediately swallowed. Yep, it just gets immediately swallowed. What if we get rid of this link here so that this guy is not part of our... Maybe this is the circle. Maybe that's the circular issue. Anything in the iron resin department yet?
No, still just 157. And I don't see it showing up anywhere else. So that would be bad.
Where is the iron? There. Okay. Does it still just get...
No sign of it.
No, not in any of these cables either.
Is that it in your bar at the bottom?
Well, no, I started with 32. I have 23 now. So if we put 6 in there, and I just connect this cable now, it's gone. 6 is gone.
It's still just 157 here. So who knows? Maybe it has just been carried on through to the end, like you have said at the beginning, that it's just going too fast.
But to not even let one piece through,
So
I would have thought.
I've blocked off that output. So go and put another piece of iron resin in. So blue is now.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Just one piece this time.
Just one piece.
There you go.
Nothing. Well, I'm baffled.
Yeah, me too, man. Our machine just eats items.
Yeah, but also produces other unrelated items in. You've got like a chance that you're either going to get an infinite number of an item or it's just going to refuse to process them. Wait, no, the iron resin's gone up.
I threw that in myself. Looking here, I just threw it in and it appeared in the locker. Can we not just pump everything into the... Okay, hold on. Simple storage network. Is there like an
input?
Well, yeah, but I mean there is, but we've been using those cables, I think. Like,
you think, can we just pump things into the storage request table?
so I was wondering if you can just manually throw it in by hand and it goes into the relevant locker. Then how do we do that just from this storage up into that?
So what if you just connect a cable to it? One of those item cables. And let's disconnect them from the... Yeah. And let's see what happens if you just pump stuff up into it. It doesn't connect.
Doesn't think. Because I think you need to be interfacing with the simple storage, whatever thingy it is. It's orange one. Storage used to connect inventory to the network. Import times. I think that red one, maybe the red one would be good here. I think we've got a couple of them.
Storage import cable.
That red one. I swear I made some, but maybe I didn't. hopper there. I think maybe I'd made the hopper ready to make them, but never actually made them. Can you imagine if it just works like this? We just could have done this at the beginning. It'd be crazy. I actually won't mind as long as it works. So what about this? Right. I don't have any iron resin left to chuck in. I can pull it out of here. Okay, so I've got half a stack. Get rid of this. So there's nowhere else for it to go. Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. So these cables, I think they don't like pull the items out. They just basically say, yeah, you see this chest? This chest is part of it. Wait, no, I don't understand. Hold on, give me that red one back a sec.
Oh, sorry.
All good. What about like this? No, see, it doesn't pull the items from it. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's doing it. I think that's working. I think we can throw away all of these sorters on the top. Could that really be working? I think that might be working, bruv.
What did you do to make it start pulling?
I came into here.
And you made it a blacklist instead of a
I made it a
whitelist.
blacklist instead of a whitelist so that it would...
Okay, let's do another test. I'm going to go and grab a load of something.
There's plenty of things to test just in these chests right here.
Oh, yeah. I always do that. Right.
Cocoa beans. I've got 32 cocoa beans and I've got 32 acacia leaves. So you can even just look here. Oh yeah, but actually looking in the lockers is more satisfying. Okay, you ready?
No, I don't know where the cocoa beans are.
They're in with the jungle. I think it's all over here. So acacia leaves are right there.
There's cocoa beans. Go and chuck some cocoa beans in.
Cocoa beans first. Okay, so here's... Oops, hold on. Here's 16 cocoa beans, okay?
So we're expecting 3. It's so slow.
Did it go up?
Yeah, it did. It did. It went up by the correct amount, but it's really, really slow.
Like 4 at a time, like 4.
Yeah.
4, 4, 4. Fine. Okay. Acacia leaves. You ready?
Yeah.
Here comes 16 of those. Okay, so big moment, but let's destroy now all of these sorters along the top and test it again. Just because these sorters I just don't trust.
Oh my god, they're dropping so much stuff. You've no idea how much.
Really?
They're all dropping like stacks of 64.
Of what?
Not stacks, like just a whole range of things.
So they're clogged as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this smart storage system thing is what we want.
You don't think it's just going to be too slow?
Let's have a look. Shall I connect the mainframe, or should we do a few more tests? Do you want to see a bit more cocoa beans?
No, let's just connect the mainframe. But I just think it's going to fill up. We're producing resources way faster than that 4 rate.
You're probably right. However, let's just do it and see what happens. Look at how fast it fills up this chest.
And that output rate is so slow.
Yeah, it's too slow, isn't it?
What do you think? Can we connect? Could you try and connect like 3 or 4 cables from it?
Potentially, we'd need a few more hoppers. I mean, it would get pretty messy, wouldn't it? But yeah, we could give it a go, I guess. There's only 2 more sides. We can only times that rate by 3 anyway. I was just wondering if there's like an item to upgrade it. Look, speed upgrade. Increases the speed of importing, exporting. And we probably put that into our master, do we? Here, look, we can make these speed upgrades super easy. If we got a load of redstone up here. No, but there's some gold. Where's what is it? If we got a load of redstone downstairs,
You probably need to make some.
How do you make it? Oh, I remember. It's just the normal thing, isn't it? I remember. I think.
If you get 9 redstone acorns and put them in a thing, you get a block of redstone.
It's just the acorns, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I've got 8 speed upgrades for the simple storage network. I don't know where we apply them to. I'm gonna try and throw it onto here.
Oh yeah.
So I've put 4 speed upgrades into that output there.
That seems to actually be counteracting the effects. It's winning.
It's winning now.
It is actually winning.
And that's the speed at which this thing downstairs can dump its backlog as well. That's not the rate of production necessarily.
Yeah. It's not quite winning, but it is much closer.
So if we doubled the cable now,
yeah, it would probably start absolutely dominating.
There's any iron up here to do that with. Can just make one more hopper. Oh, I need one. Have you got a singular ingot of iron?
No, I haven't got anything. But there's blocks of iron ready for use in the
down in the smelter. Yeah, fine.
I wonder if have you got those? Could you give me the speed upgrades before you go? I want to try something.
Where are you gonna put them?
Because you only put the speed upgrades on the first one, not on there's 3 pipes, right?
I mean, try it. I imagine they'll be. Normally, you put them on their nodes. Wait, hold on. Can you even look at the pipes that don't have a node?
Yeah.
You can. Oh wow.
So I wonder if putting them in there will help, but you don't think so.
No. I mean, I was actually going to say we should test what the maximum number is. Like,
Well, if we put another...
Like if
4.
Yeah, there we go. I'll put the 4th one in. So now we're doubled. Now that should be double the speed that it was before.
I mean, I think it has made...
I'll take them out again. Keep watching the chest. Okay, they're out now.
Nah, it's about the same. Yeah.
Okay, now what about this? If I do this...
Yeah, that's way slower.
Way slower. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So I think 4 in there is good.
And then we'll make another one, right?
And then make another one with the other 4 in. Yeah. So I just need to go make one hopper. Check there isn't one kicking around already. Weird how all this stuff ended up in here. In fact, why would I not bring that with me?
So what we achieved today was to make 1.5 million blocks of wood.
Yeah.
From nothing.
Through a complete glitch.
Yeah.
All right, ready? Oh. Oh, I wonder if we actually even need. Oh yeah, I think we do. It wasn't working when I can. Oh no, maybe it would. Hold on. Maybe this. Maybe I didn't need to do this at all. Maybe I could have just done that. Any good?
I still kind of 50-50.
Okay, keep watching it, and I'm just gonna break it. You ready?
No, there was a change then actually. It's really difficult to tell.
Yeah, for sure.
Connect it to the top one again. Let's see.
What do you mean? What, like, so do it like the same as?
Yeah.
I don't have enough. Oops. Right, why does it keep doing that? Because they're just going to connect there. That's not what we want.
If you put the speed upgrade in now.
Yeah.
I mean that. Oh, that's not. That needs to be a blacklist, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That does feel different, doesn't it?
Yeah. I feel like it's not growing anymore. Yeah, it's now taking two. It's now beating them in terms of two from the top corner.
Yeah, it's pulling from 2 squares in the top corner, you're right. And it's still growing though when you look across the board though, because the input pipe is filling in gaps everywhere at all times. It's like constantly like throwing stuff at this thing.
Still, I think you're right that this is the backflow. This is the backlog filling up rather than once this is cleared. As long as this is faster than production, eventually it will be cleared.
Yeah, I agree.
Because the other thing that's happening is I wonder if it's because those two that it seems to pull by chunks of 4, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes the pipe will only put one thing in the corner, and that's a real big waste because then it only pulls one in its tip.
Yeah. So we could do something like this, for example, just briefly, just to see the might of it. Actually, this is a good way to test if what we're doing is working. I don't think the second one's making a difference.
No.
It's not, is it? Did you pick up one of the speed upgrades?
Yeah, I did. There you go.
Yeah. So I mean, I can kind of imagine, because this is a smart storage thing and it's importing storage from here into this system, which is then distributing it all over the place here. I can kind of believe that this kind of trick of doubling up doesn't work, because actually it's more probably that we're creating a link between that chest and our system that has 4 speed upgrades rather than
What if you try connecting it just to the bottom one with the speed upgrade and not the top one?
To just test if the bottom one works.
Yeah. It's like if you get rid of the top one now, does it still? Yeah, it does.
And all these items going in, like what's coming in right now? Apples.
Oak wood. Now oak leaves.
Yep.
Now apples next. Now apples.
Yep.
Then back to oak leaves in a little bit. Now oak leaves.
Yeah,
and then
yeah. It's instantaneous, man. It's instantaneous. They're being transferred exactly into where they need to go to.
Well, that is frustrating, isn't it?
So yeah, so either of these solutions works, and having two of them makes no difference. I suppose unless we, what we could do is we could make one, like we could make another one of these for each side of the buffer. So for each side of the sets of trees downstairs. It could actually be separate ones, but anyway, I don't think there's any need.
No, because I still think the storage link. Like, look, can we put an upgrade into?
Do you think this is still too slow?
No. I mean, I wonder if. I was thinking if we were going to put a second one in, I think the bottleneck would then be on this end. Like these storage link cables versus the storage import cables.
Yeah, the link cables here, though, they don't have space for upgrades. Because they do input and output, they work slightly differently. So because this is a speed upgrade for importing, exporting, presumably it will only go into the import or export cables. The green or the red ones, I think, rather than purple.
I mean, we could maybe make it quicker if we just used, instead of using the purple ones, we built a storage export and a storage import cable between the master and the things. If that way we could put upgrades on this side.
Yeah, but then we can't. Then there won't be import export cables anymore. So then this thing won't work. We won't be able to like pull out.
We could connect both import and export cables to this bit on the bottom, right? So we could have a row of export cables along the top of the things and a row of import cables along the back.
No, because then these chests won't be in the system. So these storage link cables mean that these lockers are like part of the system for storage. Yeah, whereas what we'd be doing then is you wouldn't be able to index them in here anymore.
It would just push and pull.
It would push and pull them in and out of the storage system itself.
Yeah.
It isn't very fast though. But I think. Oh, there's a stack upgrade as well. So there's a speed upgrade, increases the speed, and stack upgrade increases the stack size of task. So maybe like is the sweet spot to have 2 speed upgrades and 2 stack upgrades? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, let's experiment with it.
I just need a couple of pieces of blaze powder. I thought we had.
Sulfur on the grindstone.
Nice. I think I saw some in a chest down here anyway. Okay then. Right. So take 2 speed ones out, put 2 stack ones in. Oh, it's disgusting. It's doing it a stack at a time.
Yeah, okay. That was the way to do it. That's so much better.
So that's 1 stack upgrade with 3 speed.
Yeah, that's easily the fastest. I mean, what if you put in 3 stack and 1 speed?
I like your thinking. It's still just doing it stack at a time. So I think the stack upgrade is like a single-use thing.
Yeah.
But the speed ones... Well, this is a confusing sentence. I was going to say the speed upgrade stack.
Yeah, okay, so connect it again. I want to see it. Oh, yeah, that's a proper battle.
Yeah, now we are seeing war. Look at that apple stack. Wow. I'm so glad we've made it here, man. This is what this whole stream has been leading towards. So we were like, well, we'll just quickly do this at the beginning, finishing up from last time. But actually, this is really, really tidy, isn't it? And you know what we could do? This system is so expandable, bruv. You just have another row of like lockers on top, and just more cables on the back, and it's like this could just be a wall of every single item ever. Because all we've got to do when a machine makes us a new resource now is we just pump it back into this locker here, or we make more of these. Actually, that might be an even better idea. You have another one of these here that comes in there that's like from the rest of the factory. So then things are being pulled out of these lockers into like a smeltery, irons being created, then the ingots are being poured, and then they get brought back here and pumped back into this guy.
Yeah, I'm just watching the battle.
Watching the war.
The input is still winning, but that's just because it's not actually filling up a stack fast enough.
Right, exactly. And the other thing is like there is still a huge backlog down here. But I mean, it's not doing too badly. It's not doing too badly at all. I want to try one of these. Cool. Well, yeah, man. Like, we smashed it then.
Can you come and... Sorry. I don't know if you want to try and optimize it again. I wonder if you make a second connection again. Because last time it was doing 2 stacks at a time. Right? And we've never... Like, that definitely happened when you had the 2 connections.
Ah, okay.
I wonder if with the stack upgrade and the speed upgrades again, are we going to be able to, like...
Whoops. Sorry, I just took the floor out. Is there a spare piece of floor somewhere? Pardon me. The easiest way is to just do it up here, isn't it? No, don't think so.
It didn't make a difference, did it? All right, cool. Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Whitelist.
Oh yeah, that's doing 2 at a time now.
Although weirdly, this one's still set to blacklist. What? Oh wait, yeah, no, that's right, isn't it? Of course, it was on whitelist. Yeah, now it's doing 2.
You want to connect a third round to the base?
Nah. I think 2's enough, don't you? Like this is the backlog. This is absolutely backlog. So now we just need to leave the system.
Yeah.
I think to fill up. But everything is filling up now by the looks of things. It's amazing.
I still can't, but like that's such a weird glitch that we found with the 1.5, like with the.
Yeah, I know.
Just pick a resource and decides you have an infinite amount of it.
We should later on we should purposefully build a machine that does that to a particular thing that we want.
Yeah. Okay.
Try and replicate it. So that we have this array of lockers that we've set up that are just like
you put something in and it will just start producing.
Start duping it, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if we had the auto-assigned folders, maybe that would work. It's like as long as we'll have to work out what the tipping point is. You just need one double chest, and if you feed it a double chest, it can never escape itself. Cool, man. Well, look, this is probably a fitting place to call it. I really need a wee, and I'm getting a bit hungry, so we could have sort of wind down the stream now. But I might just leave this on and logged in for a bit.
To see if it
to see what happens. I'm gonna probably go downstairs outside for a bit and then come back. But should we close up the stream anyway? Should we say a big thank you to everyone for watching? You've probably didn't expect the whole stream would just be focused still on the same task we started the last stream trying to solve. But I think we've solved this unbelievably elegantly now.
It's disappointing how elegantly we solved it, if I'm honest.
What, given how long it took us?
Yeah. Yeah.
That the really easy solution was something that we actually should have tried last time. I should have worked this out last time before we. Why did we even think we needed another layer of things on top? I'd already set these cables up last time. I should have tried an import cable.
Yeah,
last
like
time.
when we started today, we already had the row of cables along the top.
Yeah. Madness. And all that manual item filtering. Anyway, it's fine. We earned it. And this thing is absolutely pumping now. The easier something looks, the harder it's going to set up. That's very true, actually. Simple parts all put together is harder to arrive at often because you need to know what you're doing. So, yeah, I think that is a nice little end. How are the chests downstairs looking?
It is clear in the back book.
It's getting through them, right? Like we're definitely pulling stuff out faster than we're making it now. And it's going to go down this side, and then I think it will end up doing the back because I think all these are still full, yeah. So it's going to probably end up doing dirt last, or maybe not. Maybe a diamond will be last. It'll do this row on this side, then it will do the row on the other side, probably more likely. And diamond will be the last to finish.
The question is it making its way through iron? And I think it is.
I mean, obviously, apart from a few bits of oak wood here and there. It can expand, but it needs to expand with style. Yeah, I agree. I reckon like a little decorative row in between this and the next row of lockers above it might be nice. But this can basically be a storage wall on this side for sure. And yeah, there'll be like power back there maybe that then feeds out. Because all this is fairly temporary. This will all go, won't it? Again, there's James's target from last time. But this does feel particularly satisfying to have got this working now, I must say.
Yeah, it is just, if you come and look at the chest, you can just sit and watch them empty. This is where we're at now. And you can just sit and see it. Like,
also, you can come up here and you can watch normal amounts of oak wood hit the system as well.
You mean it's not increasing by 1,000 a second?
Like it goes up a little bit and then a bit of donut resin comes in and then it stops and then it comes. It's just like normal. But you're right that we are importing this stuff unbelievably inefficiently because of this buffer chest. But we kind of need the buffer chest to put the import things onto. So
yeah, that it doesn't fit because it has the capacity to do 64 at a time. But because it's so actually taking the speed tokens away wouldn't make that much of a difference. Like, you know, because it's clearing 5 at a time, whereas if you waited 5 seconds and just did 64, it would still be.
I mean, it might actually be faster because then it lets things become stacks more.
Potentially, yeah. Like,
because what I'm thinking is actually it's when this chest is completely full, that's when our importing will be at its fastest, because then it will just be like grabbing whole stacks, because all the stacks will be full all the time.
well, no, because it's still always just pulling from the first
slot. True.
The first slot. So like it will just pull from the first. So basically, what's going to happen is it's going to forever be pulling 4 or 5 things at a time.
Yeah.
Although interestingly, occasionally it does let some things get up to 48 and stuff.
Oh, also, I didn't take the speed upgrades out of both. I just took them out of one. Yeah, it doesn't look like it makes that much difference. Okay. Well, I'll put them back in. But yeah, let's close out the stream with a big thank you for watching, one and all. Now we've got this working. Bigger and better things next week, I think. Liam, where are you?
Yeah, I'm downstairs.
Oh, I can hear you like, yeah, come on. There we go. Look at the camera. Look at the virtual camera. There
you go. This is you. All right.
Thanks for watching. Please do subscribe if you aren't already. And tune in next week for more of this malarkey. Or tomorrow, there's a new TFC episode coming out. So have a look at that. 99 just arriving just at the final foothills. No, that's not what I don't know what I mean. Well, you can watch the VOD, my friend. Peace out. Thanks, Mr. Envelope. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Big up yourselves. Say.